Out of all the things that he's been through in his life, that this is where he had to die, in the street, like a dog.
25-year-old Amaris Rakeem Sweeney died in the driveway of this apartment complex. Police Chief Ralph Dan says he was the first to arrive on the scene 10:30 Saturday night.
The gang violence that we have usually stays within the gangs. But it's not, it hasn't been a huge problem up until now.
A huge problem that began that day near this park. Additional officers were brought in to respond to multiple fights that would escalate into a shooting. Up to 80 rounds were fired. 22-year-old Deontay Dwayne Herman's body was found behind the apartments. He had also been shot.
We were working hard that night to prevent this, but you know, sometimes you just can't be in every place where you need to be.
Chief Dan says both young men have ties to gangs. Sweeney's mother says her son was no longer active in a gang. He was just there to serve as a mediator.
He's not going to be your martyr, and he's not going to be the cause, and he won't be the reason when you get to brag and get 2 more stripes on your shoulder. Not my son.
Sweeney's uncle says his nephew was caught in the crossfire between members of the Black Gangster Disciples and the Vice Lords.
To the shooters that did this, I hope the good Lord lays on your heart. You step forward and do the right thing.
Police say the other victim did have a weapon. Sweeney did not. They have much more to determine. Investigators are going door to door in search of eyewitnesses.
We've got people pointing the finger this way, people pointing the finger that way. We're just trying to figure out which one's truth and which one's not.
Iris King believes she knows who shot her son. She wants all involved caught and punished.
My son's death not going to go unanswered. By force or by choice, voluntarily or involuntarily, his death is going to be answered.
In Corinth, I'm Susan Parker for WTVA News.